Hi guys, welcome back for this lazy legs workout. So the thing that's going to make this lazy is that we're going to be on the mat the entire time with no equipment necessary. Now, it's not actually going to be that lazy, but you do get to lie down and the legs are still going to get a really great workout. So if you're ready, go ahead, roll out your mat and let's do it. Okay, it is a lazy one today, and by lazy, I really just mean we're staying down on the mat the whole time, which feels a little bit lazy, but we're definitely still going to be working. So really quickly, if you guys are new here, my name is Sarah. Welcome. I would love to have you back for more barre, Pilates, some cardio, a little bit of yoga in there sometimes. I'm posting twice per week on Mondays and Thursdays, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you do not miss anything, especially as we get increasingly festive. That's happening. So let's get cracking on this one though. You're gonna start seated here. And actually I need to get my timer ready because we are gonna be timing stuff because we don't trust my own personal clock. That's how that goes. So you're gonna be seated on the tailbone here. Legs are turned out in this little butterfly position. In fact, I'm gonna do this on a diagonal. I think that's gonna be the easiest for you guys to see what I'm talking about. Navel is pulling in and up, shoulders back, and we're just going to be extending. So we're gonna start everything with the left leg. Oh, lefty. First thing, you're gonna do an extension. So it's gonna come across, we're gonna do a minute of that. Then we're gonna do a little baby bend, extend, staying seated. Then straight leg. We're gonna do lifts for a minute and we're gonna pulse for 30 seconds. I lied, this one also is gonna be 30 seconds. So the pulsing ones are 30 seconds, full ones are a minute. Here we go. First with the full bend extended. Let's do it. So we extend, toes pointed, bring it back in. So we're aiming inner thigh up to the ceiling. It is a lot. It's also a lot for the lower abs. I'm not gonna lie. Shoulders stay relaxed. Make sure you're not rounding here because if you're rounding here, it's not gonna be the same thing. To be fair, you will still feel the inner thighs, but you're cheating that little bit of core work that we could get from it. 1 minute is not too bad. I know it sounds bad, but it goes by fast, and especially because with these, we're going for quality over quantity. So it's a nice slow extension. We pause in that extension before bringing it in, super controlled, keeping the open to the side. So make sure that you are crossing in front a little bit on the extension. We got less than 10 seconds here. So we're cruising on in. Last one, hold it here. And then a little baby bend, extend. And like I said, this one's actually 30 seconds. I'm not crazy enough to do a minute of this. I'm not. You guys are like, where's the lazy part? We're sitting. It's lazy. We're sitting. I could be watching like a series right now while doing this. That would be so mega lazy. Keep it turned out as much as possible. If that means it's got to come down a little bit, let it come down, but keep the turnout for 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight leg. We lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So keep it controlled. Notice I'm not just doing it like and down. That's not it. It's got to stay that same speed throughout. Again, maintaining as much of the turnout as possible. If you don't keep the turnout, you're going to end up feeling a lot of quads. So you'll feel a lot of the top of the leg. And this is meant to be inner thighs. If you need to, you can always take hands behind. I don't know if I have enough space with the wall right here. So there's that. Now, I'm gonna keep mine in front. The wall is in my way, as usual, but I've got my beautiful poinsettia right here, which is great. You'll notice some of the leaves near the bottom don't look the best because the cats have already been nibbling. And when I say the cats, I mean really just Leo. Last one here, keep it up, and we're gonna pulse. My inner thighs are really dead today. I'm trying to figure out why this is. What have I done? What have I done this week? You know, you can't remember your workouts. You're like, this is really sore, but I can't remember why. That's where I am right now. 30 seconds of this one. Now, usually I don't struggle with these quite as much. Hopefully you guys are struggling a little bit less than I am. Maybe we're all in it together. That's cool too. 5 more seconds. We can do it for 5 more seconds. Keep it straight. Here's 3, 2, 1. Release. All right. So same active side. So you're going to roll down onto that left side. Doop. just like so. Extend all the way long. You can rest the head in the hand. Top leg, so right leg is just gonna come over. You can either cross it here or extend it. I'm gonna hold on to it, heel down. Left leg nice and long, toes pointed. We're gonna lift, full lifts for a minute. And then this one, we are pulsing for a minute. So let's go. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Watch that you are not opening too far back here. So you shouldn't be rotating onto the butt like this. The inner thigh will always be facing up toward the ceiling. And again, we want to push it as high as we can and do a really slow release. So you keep pushing, pushing, pushing until it just will not go up anymore. That's the method. That's the method to the madness. I'm trying to I tried for my filming to pull out like my most festive ensemble, which is really sad because I'm just wearing like a black top. That's not very festive. But I have like two festive things. I have this single pair of like green leggings and I have a red sports bra. That's it. So I think I need to acquire some festive stuff. That's the vision. But then I don't know where to get that. Where do you get festive fitness attire? Keep it up and pulse. And I should say, where do you get festive fitness attire in the EU? Because in the States, it's easy, so easy. I could get the most ridiculous over-the-top fitness things and have them delivered in 2 days. There's not really much of a market, I think, for that in Europe because I don't really see that kind of stuff. I can get solid colors. I can't even get that many solid colors, to be fair. I don't know. Maybe I can. If you guys, if anyone's in the EU and knows, let me know. I know you can get some cool stuff in the UK too. But I'm not doing those import taxes. I'm not doing it. Though it depends on the company, because some companies, it's included in what you pay, and that's okay, as long as it just doesn't get stopped and there's a surprise fee. Last one here, and release. All right, extend the top leg now. Bottom leg is gonna stay planted. You're gonna bring it a little bit forward, so toward that front corner. And basically, we're gonna be dragging in, open knee, keep the hips stacked though, extend, we flex and float back down. So, like I said, watch that you're not rolling back here. That's not it, so push that top hip forward. 1 minute of these, let's go. So we drag, we extend, we flex, we float down. Keep pushing that top hip forward, navel in tight. We got to switch legs, so we're feeling nice and fresh. But yeah, because I know in the UK, you've got Sweaty Betty, which to be fair, I've never tried. But I see people wear Sweaty Betty stuff and it looks really nice. It looks really cool. I would be down to try it. It is not cheap. So if you guys have experience with Sweaty Betty, let me know if you think that it's worth it or not. I guess the same is kind of true of Lululemon. I've never actually tried Lululemon, but they just opened a Lululemon store in Madrid, so I could actually go and not get a bunch of import duties on it, and I could try them on. Last one here, point the toes, and we're just gonna go for a straight lift and lower. So traveling a straight path up, it'll be slightly forward of you probably unless you have a perfect turnout because we're keeping this hip stacked. So we wanna keep the hip where it is. Only turn out as much as you can within that, pressing bottom leg into the floor. But yeah, Lululemon is another one. I think Lululemon is more expensive than Sweaty Betty. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. But I also hear people say yeah, it's expensive, but then you have the leggings for a decade. Is this true? Because I guess if I paid €100 and had them for a decade, that'd be cool. I wouldn't feel so bad about it. But I don't know. That's a big investment. I always wear, in case you're wondering, I think 100% of my leggings right now. Last one here, we're gonna keep it up and we're just gonna bend, extend. 100% of my leggings right now are from Victoria's Secret, which I know sounds you don't think of Victoria's Secret for leggings, but actually they are my most favorite leggings of all time because they're a nice kind of thick, soft material.
I find they last for a really, really long time. And that's where I'm like, okay, Sweaty Betty, or okay, Lululemon, that's cool. Like €100, maybe you last a decade. But these are like, I can get these on sale for like €30 and they last like a good 5 years. That might be a stretch. They might last like 3 years. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good for the price. And like, I wear them a lot. They're getting washed a lot. Our washing machine is chaos. It's out of control. It shreds things. So I'm pretty happy with Victoria's Secret leggings. Last one here, straight lifts again. So this will be the last one on this side. But I will say that I have been a little bit unimpressed with the like colors and prints of the Victoria's Secret ones lately. So I haven't done an order in a while because I don't know. The available colors and prints are not really my cup of tea. Like, I like just a solid color. This is like my favorite. Love the green, big fan. I could go for like a lighter kind of sagey green. I don't have anything like that. I like a dark kind of like reddy purple. Yeah. Yep. Little legging talk. So yeah, if anybody has any recommendations within the EU, let me know. That's the tricky bit. Do one more here and down. There we go. All right, press back up here. We're gonna repeat all of that on the second side. That little lying down bit I enjoyed. That wasn't so bad. It's the seated part that's a little killer. So find that same position again, right leg this time. First the extension. So extend, touch back down. Exhale, extend, keep shoulders back, touch back down. That being said, this is my dominant side, so we're gonna hope for the best. I do like some of the like tops and stuff from H&M. The other big one in Spain, so I feel like probably somebody's gonna suggest it, is Oysho. I like the colors. Like the color palette at Oysho. I like Oysho tops. I like Oysho bras. I'm not a fan of the leggings. The fit is so weird and they do not last. So this is my thought on Oysho leggings. Yeah, they last like not even a year and then they're dead. So yeah, probably won't go for those. One more here, keep it long, little micro bend extend. And it's such a shame because they're they're really pretty. They look really nice, but then I try to wear them. I'm like, these fit so weird. They have like the highest waists of all time, which I know some people are into. I don't like that. I don't want it coming up to like my chest. I think that's so strange. I don't find it comfortable. I just find it weird. Last one here, and then lower down. Keep the legs straight. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So yeah, I like kind of a mid rise. Like the Victoria's Secret ones to me, they're perfect. I just need more colors and designs, patterns. That's it. And then I'll be happy. Though shipping is a little bit pricey. They do have an EU warehouse, so I don't pay taxes on it, but their shipping charge is a little steep. Woo! Yeah, this is the killer. It's a killer on this side too. Still with the dominant leg. Still a killer. Keep it going. Stay strong. We've got this. It's a lazy routine. So lazy. I feel so lazy right now. It's amazing. Love it. One more here. Keep it up. Little tiny pulses. So again, better to go lower, but keep it really controlled and keep the turnout than like be up here just like crazy chaos. No, we want it controlled. No crazy chaos here. None of it. None of that. I'm just watching this timer. If you're wondering why I'm like looking this way, because that's what's killing me. I'm watching the timer. Time. Why are you frozen? Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Release. Okay. I'm so relieved. to be coming down onto this side. So you're gonna come down onto the right side. Huzzah, huzzah. Top leg crosses over, bottom leg nice and straight, point the toes, we lift. So full lift, slow release. Full lift, slow release. At this point though, I'm honestly just waiting for Black Friday. It makes no sense to get stuff like earlier in November. Although some of the stores do weird stuff where they'll do just like a weird surprise sale before Black Friday. So keep your eyes peeled for that, but generally wait for Black Friday. So usually I'll like make my list and then I'll revisit on Black Friday, and that's probably when I'll order some new leggings. So in December, maybe I'll be wearing some cool new stuff. Let's see. A little bit more here. Do you guys do Black Friday? Let me know. It is a bit chaotic, although biggest upgrade to Black Friday, keep it up and pulse it here, is just doing it online. I will not, I mean, to be fair, I just never really go to stores because it's too much. It's too much. I find it annoying. Online. Only online, but especially when it comes to Black Friday, yes, only online. The drawback is that you do then have to wait. There is the waiting period, and they tend to be slower shipping around Black Friday because it's chaos. But, you know, you'll get your stuff in time for Christmas. I don't know. I just can't deal with the chaos of like people out shopping. It's too much. It's a no. It's a big no from me. Few more seconds here. Woo-wee. Keep that leg straight. Do not bend at the knee. Last one. Release. Oh, those inner thighs, that's the doozy. These outer ones, not too bad. So bottom leg extends long. Kind of angle it toward that front corner of your mat. We bend in, we extend, we float down. Here we go. So draw in, knees open up, extend, flex the foot, lower down. So we're going for that range of motion. Again, just thinking about keeping the hips stacked. So don't roll back. So yes, leg will be slightly forward of you. Again, unless you have like a perfect 180 degree turnout, which I don't know how many people that is like in the world. Very few. Very, very few. It's pretty intense. You can work on your turnout to improve it, and that's part of what this exercise is doing, because we are going for that range of motion and building strength around it. But yeah, don't worry about it being perfectly like up over the head. It probably won't be. And if it is, I would question it. I would check where that top hip is, because if you're ending up like rolling back like this, I've seen people do that before where I'm like, actually, that's not it. All right, straight lift here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, press it down. So make sure it's a press down rather than a drop down. Those are two different things. And I personally feel a big difference in the second side because now this is my non-dominant leg. I have less of a turnout on this side. So yeah, the two sides might not be equal. Don't worry about it. Just worry about keeping the hips stacked and go as big as you can within that. But yeah, I hope you guys are getting festive. Hope you're getting festive wherever you are. The weather is finally changing a bit in Madrid. Finally. Oh my Lord. Longest summer of my entire life. One more here. Keep it up. We're gonna bend and extend. We just put the heating on like a few days ago. Which, to be honest, we probably could like survive without it on still. It's mostly because we've entered our rainy season, and I don't like damp. So we have it on pretty low because it's not so much for the heat, it's more just to like dry it. But radiated heat is the way. I tell you what, like, I hate the blowing, like, electric heat. I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. Radiated heat, that's the way. Although I hear under the floor is the actual best. Never experienced it. Wouldn't know. I'll probably be singing a different tune when we get our gas bill. Last one there, and then we're gonna go again for straight lifts. Pre-gas bill, I'm like, yes, this is the best. Post-gas bill, let's see. Let's see how we feel. Whew, should be getting shaky. Keep pressing that bottom leg into the floor. Yeah, this side feels really, really tight for me today. My goodness, don't know why that is. A little bit more. And then just to round out the lazy events, we're gonna finish on our backs. Hooray, hooray, hooray. One more here. Whoop. There we go. All right, go ahead, roll onto your back. Shazam. And then final little push here. So we're gonna do one leg out long. Let's see, since we just did the left leg, we're gonna start with the right leg here. You're gonna do a big circle. So we'll do big circles, to the outside. Then we're gonna reverse. We'll do 1 minute to the outside, 1 minute to the inside. Then we'll switch legs. And then our finale move is gonna be both legs up. We're just gonna open to the sides, cross, open, cross. That's it. So we're 5 minutes away. That's all. 5 last lazy minutes here. Get my timer at the ready. Extend right leg up. You can do hands on your tailbone if you need to, and here we go. So circling it to the outside. Do not let the lower back lift away from the mat, and then make sure you're staying a steady, consistent speed the whole way through that circle. There's always a bit of a tendency to speed up. As we're going to the outside, it's gonna be at the inner, bottom corner. The leg suddenly wants to speed up, because that's the hard part. Don't do that. There's no speeding up. It's the same pace the whole way through. If the lower back is lifting, make that circle a little bit smaller, or put a tiny bit of a bend in the knee. So working the lower abdominals as well. This actually does feel lazy to me. I don't know. When I get to lie down, I feels nice and lazy. Lazy in a good way. One more here, and then we're gonna reverse. So taking it to the inside. So now it's probably gonna be that bottom outside corner when you feel it wanna speed up. So really think of resisting, keeping it slow through that corner. The second direction feels less lazy. It's not always how it goes. But just keep circling it around. No cats making appearances today. Speaking of lazy, my lord, these guys not even showing themselves. Come on. No, they're all sleeping. They're all sleeping in various locations. I've got eyes on 2 of them. They're so snuggly though now that's colder. It's the actual best thing ever. Last one here. And release that leg down. There we go. Switching sides. So reset my timer. Left leg comes up. We're circling outwards first. Here we go. So you guys hopefully can do a bigger circle. Got the usual excuse of the wall being here. So I'm just gonna slide down the wall. Yeah, if anybody has animals going, you know that like autumn, winter is actually the best time of the year because animals just get so snuggly. They just get so wonderfully snuggly. Like, it's not that the cats ignore us in the summer, they don't, but they'll like come over and then they're like too hot and they go away again. Like in autumn, winter, they will just hang out like all day. If I sat in the same place all day, they would never leave my lap. And it's amazing. It's the best. They snuggle with each other, except for Luna. The little ones, the little guys, who are actually the big ones. They snuggle with each other. Go ahead, reverse. It is excellent. If you guys want to follow their comings and goings, I'll have their Instagram linked down below. It's just Luna_Leo_Layla. If you want to soon see them in their festive Christmas sweaters. Yes, they have those. And why shouldn't they? Layla's festive Christmas sweater is really more of a crop top, a festive crop top. It's kind of what she wears. She's really long, really tall. One more here. Woo! And bring it down. All right, final push is just that little open, cross, legs all the way up. Here we go. So we open, cross, and center. Just make sure you're switching the leg that crosses on top each time. Keep lower back, press down. You could do hands again underneath the tailbone here. You can go bigger than I'm going here. You just don't want to release into it. So don't release into like where it becomes a stretch, because then you're going to be using the joints to bring it back in. Keep it controlled, keep it in the muscles. But yeah, within that, you could definitely go a bit wider than I'm going. This wall, I mean, like, it's a useful wall, I guess, most of the time. But not when I'm filming. It's less useful when I'm filming, I'll say that. Keep it going. We got about 5 more seconds. And last one here. Knees in, feet down. Extend legs out all the way along here. Inhale, reach arms overhead. And let's peel all the way up. Reach forward. There we go. We'll give it a nice little stretch out. So soles of the feet together, knees just dropping open. There's one cat over there, but you won't be able to see her. Press into it here. She's in the little bunk bed here, which is in front of the radiator. So it is quite literally a hot spot. So that's a popular sleep location right now. She looks really cute in there. She's really sad because I just kicked her out of my closet, which is her actual favorite place in the entire universe. All right, we're gonna stack it here. So bring the left leg underneath, right leg is gonna wrap around on top so you can stack the knees. If that's not happening, keep them a little bit wider. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But it is a nice big stretch here. Gets the IT band. Whoo, gets the outside of the glute. So press into it, ground the sit bones, have a little play around. Have a little wiggle. And we'll switch sides. Ooh. Yes, my left side is real tight right now. So yeah, if you're feeling really tight through anything, try to pause in it. It needs that release. Try to breathe into it, because it can just be a case of like you're holding the breath, you're holding stress there, you're holding something there, something sticky. So try to just release into it. Hoo-wee, hoo-wee. Yikes. And go ahead, release, give the legs a little shake out. Just sit up nice and tall here. I hope you guys enjoyed that lazy routine. I know it wasn't actually that lazy, so I hope that you're feeling inner and outer thighs
feeling good while also not being terribly sweaty. That's the important thing. We didn't get too sweaty with this one. So if you enjoyed this one, if you want to see more mat bar workouts, hit that like button down below. Make sure you're subscribed so that we can enjoy all of the festive fun stuff together. And if you have any special requests for things that you would like to see, let me know down below in the comments. I will see you guys soon. Bye!